I don't think anybody will argue with the fact that I am quick to admit when I'm wrong or that I've had a wrong hot take on something. When you do YouTube and things like that, you know, you do hot takes, you talk about video games. It's what you do. You know, it's one of those things, and we all do it. And so when I originally saw Days Gone, I didn't think it looked like anything special. And now I'm seeing it, and it looks tremendous. It looks absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to play it. And the more and more I was thinking about it, right, you have a new IP this late in the generation that's looking better and better, and this game looks better than any game that Microsoft has released this generation in terms of new IP, or I would say even better than some of their standard IP that have started to grow a little bit long in the tooth. And I do realize that Microsoft is going to be pushing a lot of money across with Halo 5, and that's a story people will probably run with here soon, because supposedly it's going to have some giant budget or whatever. But at the same time, I have to point out that Days Gone has kind of won me over, and I think one of the things is, you know, that they aren't doing they aren't doing a lot of things that that Microsoft did, right? This is a zombies game. I know it's kind of like zombies or whatever, and it's kind of a running gag, and I'm not really a zombies guy, but and I mentioned this the other day, I've been sitting back playing more and more PS4 lately, and the quality is just like 3, 5, 10 steps beyond what I've played on Xbox so far this generation. Even the stuff that I genuinely loved on Xbox originally plays like pieces of crap when you play them now, right? And that's because they didn't put the time and effort and money, and quality is just not there, and I think that's a bit of a shame. So even though I've been an Xbox guy, quote unquote, this entire generation, you know what? Days Gone has me sold. I think that's going to be one of Sony's new big hits, and I think that they're going to be set up. And I would say this, here's a bold take: we'll get a Days Gone 2 before we get a new IP from, you know, Compulsion Games that's exclusive to Xbox, or In Exile that's exclusive to Xbox, or any of their new studios. We'll get a sequel to Days Gone on PlayStation 5 before we get any new IP worth a damn, AAA wise anyway, on Xbox Next or Xbox One or whatever. And I know it's kind of one of those things where, you know, it's an idiocracy moment because you're like, oh, they need time. I get that they need time, but the fact of the matter is they've had plenty of time, and they've dropped the ball the entire generation. And this is just a pissed off Xbox fan, or, you know, kind of calling them out on it, you know. Sad to say, Sony's got multiple new IPs to end the generation with Days Gone, Ghost of Tsushima, and some of these other games, Death Stranding. That's how you end a generation, not with the same long in the tooth games that you've been touting for the last couple of generations. That magic, I think, is worn off. So anyway, I would love your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Let me know what you think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Maybe you don't like what I'm saying. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, I can't really continue to shill and pretend to be happy about the lack of games from Microsoft and the lack of anything that looks good or interesting in that capacity, especially when Sony consistently does it. I find it hard to believe that Microsoft can't. Let me know what you think. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.